Okay, so we're going to do a tutorial for someone I know, a master's student at University of Nairobi. Just a few basics accumulated by me over probably 25 years, or at least 20 years, from a lot of fiddling about and groping around. And of course, the interface changed significantly in the 2010s, introducing the ribbon, and now we've upgraded to the 2018 version. Of course, this is for Mac, and I haven't used it very much, but this is the one thing I've already discovered is that Styles Manager has been slightly moved from the toolbar, so we'll look at that straight away first of all, because styles is the key to everything. On the one hand, it saves you messing about formatting individual bodies of text and lines of text, and secondly, it creates the document map, which you will see there it is, and that's the sidebar. So we're looking at view, sidebar, navigation. That's view, sidebar, navigation, because what it enables you to do is to navigate through the document. These built-in heading styles, you will see, let's click on one, we can go to modify it, we're not going to change it, but the name is heading 2, and it used to say style type, it's linked, paragraph and character. Anyway, what basically happens is that these headings nest in the document pane. So heading 2 is nested inside heading 1, heading 3 is nested inside heading 2, and so if they're chapters in your text, then if you organize this properly, then you can expand and condense or collapse the document map. Absolutely crucial, and often this will carry through to the PDF format, which gives you a nice navigable way of navigating through both your Word document and your PDF document. And I'm testing this with Radio 3 in the background. Glorious Grieg. We're currently playing Haugtussa Opus 67, and today being the 27th of December 2019, and it's lunchtime concert in London. So there we are, we'll turn that off now. And say goodbye to Radio 3 and hello to Wikipedia, which we'll come back to in a moment. So, now, okay, so these are the default headings, and where are they coming from? They're coming from, where are they coming from? They're coming from, it tells me here somewhere. Oh yes, that's right. So you used to have a thing called Styles Manager on the Tools menu. Now they've changed it. It's called Templates and Add-ins. And forget that, Organizer. So all of these styles come from the normal global template built into Microsoft Word. Now you can see that the font is Calibri. Calibri Light for heading 2, Calibri Light for heading 1. I don't like Calibri, and it's part of, you'll have your own preferences. So what you do is you modify the style. I'm going to bring in my own that I've done earlier. You will need to start from scratch. So what you need to do is rename it. Firstly, with your name, right? So you can keep it heading 1. Let's just call it me, right? Now I don't like Calibri. You might like American Typewriter, and the great thing, of course, Steve Jobs was fascinated with fonts, and always loads the Mac with plenty of nice fonts. If you want more, you can get them from Google Fonts online, or just search for fonts and drop them into your system font folder. But for the sake of messing about, we'll use what I have already. I use Avenir Next. Avenir, of course, in French means future, the future, l'avenir. So I like Avenir, and so well, let's try something else. Let's try Avenir. So what am I doing? Sorry, I've forgotten. It's heading 1, me. So I want probably something a bit bold, and I'm only going to do one of these. So you can mess about with the rest of them. I'm looking for Avenir Next. Right, we probably want demi-bold or bold. Let's just go for, then why don't we go for heavy? Heavy. Yes, we'll have heavy. Okay, so of course it immediately changes. And now that's called heading. I don't know why it's called heading 1 me. Why has it done that? I don't really want it to say that twice. It's something Microsoft Word does. I'm going to change it. You can see you can add it to your template. Add to the quick style list. That's this. Yes, of course you want that. Automatically update. No, please don't do that. You'll find while you're not looking, you can completely change the formatting of all of it, all through your document, if you automatically update by accident. So don't do that. So there we are, and well, I also like to play around with it a bit because I like to format things a bit more interestingly, and I want space to space it out by about 3 points. Let's say it's going to make it spaced out. Okay, I like that. There we are, and I like, oh look, it's done it. It's already made it into what it wants it to be called rather than what I want it to be called. I want it to be called that, but Microsoft, Steve, what's his name? Bill Gates knows better. Style based on normal. Well, it could be based on normal. We'll change that. I'm actually going to change the normal as well. I'm going to change normal to normal me, so that it isn't blooming Lucinda or whatever Calibri font. That's a good way of doing it. Maybe we should do that now, but I want to show you something else, so that if you want, you can put a border in it, and you can have a quite nice way of doing this. Is we have a very skinny line underneath in a light grey. Let's make it something like that, and we'll put a skinny line under there, and then we'll put a big fat line on the side, which of course reads in the margin. Apply to the paragraph. Yes, it's the paragraph style. Format text. So from the top, from the bottom, from the left and from the right, it's 4 points. You can see that, and then of course what will then happen, you can do other things. Anyway, this is what I've done. I'm also going to justify it on the right, like that. Okay, so I do it because it gives me something in the margin. If I'm just flicking through the pages, I can see something in the margin. I mean, you can put a bit of vertical text in your footer, which then you can, well, I'll show you some examples maybe later. But anyway, so let's save that. So there we are. Let's also modify normal. Style based on no style. Let's call it normal me, right? And get rid of Calibri. So now the default normal is Avenir Next regular. Okay. Style for the following paragraphs. You can make it. You can make it the same. This is quite useful. Normal web, normal indent. Oh god, hang on. We might have to come back that. Okay, there we are. That's right. Normal me. So now it's called normal me. I'm going to modify that style again. It doesn't like to do what it wants to do. I have to rename it again. Normal me style for the following paragraph should be the same. I mean, there's a bit of fiddling about to get these set up, but then once you've done it, that's it. Okay.